Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video we're looking at some of the best Day 2 Wild Ashes of Outland decks to climb with. Now, couple little updates. Demon Hunter got a whole bunch of nerfs. 4 of their cards got nerfed. I'm not going to go into those here, but you're not going to see any Demon Hunter lists in this video. Zephyrus the Great is also still bugged. That's not going to be fixed until the end of the week. However, there is a Reno deck in this video, so get hyped for that. So we start with Danny Donut's Even Hunter. We featured this in the previous video. It's got Pack Tactics, 2-mana secret. When a friendly minion is attacked, summon a 3/3 copy. And it's got Maeve, Shadow Song, 4-mana 4/3, Battle Cry, choose a minion. It goes dormant for 2 turns. So if you want to play some Hunter, specifically Even Hunter, this is one of the best decks, one of the best lists that you're going to find. Duin's Egg Hunter. Now here's a new one. People suspected that egg decks were going to get a bit of a power boost, mainly because of Terran Gorefiend, 3-mana 3/4, Battle Cry, destroy all friendly minions, Death Rattle, resummon them with +1/+1. So you've got cards like Nerubian Egg, Serpent Egg, even Bad Luck Albatross. Just being able to generate lots of those tokens, put birds into your opponent's deck. You can also, duplicate a lot of these effects with 9 lives, things like that. And another new card that's in this list is Natal Lion. This is a 4-mana 5/2 beast with Rush. Battle Cry, choose a friendly minion, gain a copy of its Death Rattle. Now, what's popular here is it has Rush, it can clear a big threat, but because of the low health, it's easy for it to die. And this is a good thing, because you might say take a, you might decide to take your Sylvanas, or maybe one of your eggs, or your Bad Luck Albatross, and you basically get that Death Rattle straight away. Because pretty much anything this lion's gonna hit, it's gonna probably die. So really nice card, really pushes the Egg Hunter archetype in Wild. Another Hunter list that we featured in the previous video was Duin's Big Beast Hunter. It's a list that's been around for quite a while in Standard. It's been dabbled a bit within Wild. And with the newly released Beastmaster Leerox, 8-mana 5/5, Battle Cry, summon 3 beasts from your hand, you can just get some extra value that you couldn't previously get access to with this deck. So again, 3 Hunter lists, all using new cards, all lists that you might want to try out. Quest Mage, it's Quest Mage. It's a really good deck. Evocation has turned out to actually be pretty good. When you draw dead, you can basically complete your quest on the spot. If you have a Sorcerer's Apprentice also in play a lot of the time. It's also nice if you're desperate for that Ice Block or that, Frost Nova, you might be able to get it. If it's late in the game and you just fill your hand full of, say, 10 spells. So, really nice card. Really helps the Quest Mage archetype. The Rotted Zombie's Reno Priest. The Rotted Zombie is a member of Team One Trick. Traditionally a Warlock player, but he's been dabbling in Reno Priest. This specific build, it's an anti-aggro Reno Priest. It was built to beat all the Demon Hunters that were in the meta at the time. I think it is still good in this meta though, with all the Even Shamans, Mech Paladins, Odd Paladins floating around. It runs kind of 1 and a bit new cards. It's got Renew. Renew is a 1-mana spell, restore 3 health, discover a spell. So this was kind of I guess you could think of it as the replacement for Power Word Shield, because Power Word Shield got nerfed. But it's also running a new basic card, Shadow Word Ruin, 4-mana, destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. Now, as mentioned, this is an anti-aggro build of Reno Priest, but it's also running a lot of the traditional OTK cards that we've seen in the past. You try to get an OTK with Spawn of Shadows. Now that Anduin's hero power is back to 0 mana again when combined with Raza, it's quite straightforward and easy to get those OTKs. And a nice little card that I like that the Rotted Zombie has included is Geppetto. Geppetto can help you get a 1 mana Alexstrasza. Maybe if you got really unlucky and you haven't got your Raza yet, it can pull your Raza out. Maybe you're desperate for your Reno. Just a really nice card to have in the deck, and it's a really nice inclusion. Next list I want to look at is a Secret Rogue by a player who probably needs to change their battle tag name. But that's not important here. What's important is we have a new archetype for Rogue, Secret Rogue. So let's look at some of the new cards that it's using. It's using Blackjack Stunner. It's 1 mana 1/2. Good stats for a 1-drop. Battle Cry. If you control a secret, return a minion to its owner's hand. It costs 2 more. So you've essentially got a freezing trap as a battle cry, as long as you have a secret on board. And since this deck is based around having lots of secrets, it's going to be pretty good. Obviously not a good turn 1 play, but it's really good in the mid to late game. Another card that works synergistic with secrets is Shadow Jeweler Hanar, 2 mana 1/5. After you play a secret, discover a secret from a different class. So this could be a mage, could be a paladin, could be a hunter secret. Lots of possibilities, but very irritating. Also could be a rogue secret as well. Very irritating for your opponent to have to play around with, having no idea what that secret could be. Speaking of the secrets, Rogue got 3 new secrets this expansion. It got Bamboozle. When one of your minions is attacked, transform it into a random one that costs 3 more. This is incredible value, especially if you have something like, your Swashbuckler out. Swashbuckler gets attacked, becomes a 4-drop. Maybe your Acidic Swamp Ooze. That ooze is in there for a tech against the Demon Hunters, by the way, but you might want to keep it in there anyway for the Secret Mages and the Even Shamans if those Even Shamans are running weapons. But even playing it and then having it become a 5-drop is huge. Just a really powerhouse card that can really throw your opponent off. Ambush. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 2/3 Ambusher with Poisonous. So this is very similar to what Hunter has. In fact, instead of attack, it's play, but it's very similar to what Hunter has. And then Dirty Tricks. This might be one of my favorites. Secret: after your opponent casts a spell, draw 2 cards. That seems pretty fair, right? Opponent plays a spell, you get a free Arcane Intellect. Not bad. Pretty ridiculous card. So if you want to try something new, it's also running, the early game Pirate package for aggression. It's got the high roll with your Felderai Strider and your Stowaway. Just a good deck that you might want to try out. See how it plays out for you. And the last deck to mention is Major Tom's Cube Warlock. We talked about this one in a previous video as well. Cube Warlock is already a really good deck, but with the inclusion of Canrathard Ebonlock, 2 mana 3/2, your demons cost 1 less, Death Rattle, shuffle Canrathard Prime into your deck. Canrathard Prime, or as I like to call it, a Mini Gul'dan, is an 8 mana 7/6 demon with a battle cry. Summon 3 friendly minions that died this game. So just some extra power and value, and at a cheaper mana cost for Cube Lock, really throws the deck over the edge. If you want to try out any of these decks, you'll find all the deck codes in the description below. If you want to help support the channel, you can click that subscribe button, click that bell, and until next time, hope to see you again.